Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom, Shalom. All right, this is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing us be edifying to the Lord's elect. All right. The Lord wants us to just be quick and edifying, straight to the point. All right. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto our power, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who teach well. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's going to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations, but your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. I want to say peace and blessings to you all. All right, Barak Thumb. Okay. And I was listening to the beloved brother Ayashima out of Mississippi, and you know, he was going into an interesting topic, you know what I'm saying, speaking on the fact that that, you know, essentially they hate that that we're the people, you know what I'm saying? They hate that we're those people, you know? Meaning what? They hate that we are the children of people, that we are the children of the holy people, you know what I'm saying? We are the holy people of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying? The chosen lineage, all right? That's written of in the book of Deuteronomy, you know what I'm saying? You know, and all throughout the scriptures, man. All right. The book is talking only to the Israelites, solely to the Israelites, squarely to the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And the world hates that that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Because what have we been this whole time? You know what I'm saying? We've been the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, Seminole Indians, Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? You've been at the lowest of the low, man. Okay? So, you know, obviously, the people would think that there's nothing great that can come from this people. You know what I'm saying? Because they're degenerates in the eyes of the world. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, Salakia, let me see if I can grab this precept real quick. Right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 11 and verse 5. It reads, "Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of hath worn the crown." All right, one that was never thought of hath worn the crown. And you know, you Israelites out there, man, you're seen as the lowest. Okay, and that's why the people of the world are mad after finding out the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? That these so-called quote-unquote minorities are actually seen in a higher light in the heavenly realm. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the point of this lesson actually is, you know, going into the fact that these same people don't understand their own conundrum. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand their own circumstances. All right, you very same Israelites, you don't understand your situation. And that's the name of this lesson. All right, the name of this lesson is Understand Your Own Conundrum, Israel. You have to understand your own conundrum, your own situation and happenstances. You know what I'm saying? Why you're in this situation, why you're in these predicaments, right? So I looked up the word for, or the definition for the word conundrum. And it says a riddle in which a fanciful question is answered by a pun. A paradoxical, insoluble, or difficult problem, a dilemma. Right? And so that's what we're in, that's what we're in. We're in a difficult problem. You know what I'm saying? A difficult problem that plagues all the Israelites, man. The fastest way to find out, or to discover who the Israelites are as a whole is to figure out, you know what I'm saying, the current circumstances that you find them in. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they may be in Japan or in China. They may look like Chinese. They may look like Japanese. You know what I'm saying? But the similar predicaments will be found among these very people. You know what I'm saying? Amongst the group. All right. And they can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? But it's there. That's why we say many of these Israelites out there, they look like all these other nations. They look like these Arabs. You know what I'm saying? They look like Chinese, Japanese, you know what I'm saying? Koreans. All right. But the same thing applies to them as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's a riddle at the end of the day. It's a riddle. You know what I'm saying? So, and a difficult problem or a dilemma is always found amongst this group. You know? So there may be people, Slaki, let me turn off these notifications real quick. All right, so there may be people who's listening to this message or the many messages coming from the prophets, you know what I'm saying? And their spirit may be resonating with these messages, with these lessons, all right, with the preaching, and they don't understand why. But that's the reason why. 9 times out of 10, you're an Israelite. If you can resonate with these messages, with these with these teachings coming from the prophets, man. All right. But to the lesson at hand, understand your own conundrum, Israel. All right. And what do I mean? The children of Israel pretty much have many issues, right? Many issues. And none of them are ever addressed in the correct way. You see what I'm saying? None of them are correctly addressed. As a matter of fact, let me get this in the book of Romans. Let's see. Romans chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, "Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High power, but not according to knowledge." See what I'm saying? Not according to knowledge, man. All right? The people as a whole understand that there's a problem. There's an issue. All right? Everyone knows that it's there, but it's not properly addressed. All right? And this is the problem that you find with these these same people, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Indians, all right, Seminole Indians, Latinos. What do they all collectively try to do? Right? They try to numb the pain. You know what I'm saying? They want to erase the pain. They want to ultimately forget about the pain, to forget that it even exists. And that's the problem. All right. That's the problem. That's why you see, so much as of late, you're seeing people, they want the prophets to build hospitals, to build hospitals, to build banks, so on and so forth. All right. Essentially you know what I'm saying, build some sort of a Black Wall Street 2.0, you know what I'm saying? Or build another Rosewood, you know? But that's the problem, man. There is no getting away from your condition. There is none. There's no getting away. There's no escaping this condition that you deal with, no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have, Jake, more often than not, they'll you know, call themselves selling their soul to the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? And they'll sign them contracts and do all that goofy shit with the Tengu. You know what I'm saying? If you know, then you know. These small hats, right? And it's to their detriment, right? And what happens at the end of the road? They all end up in the same gutter. All of them. They all end up there. Michael Jackson ends up in the same place. Whitney Houston ends up in the same place. Kobe Bryant ends up in the same place. You see what I'm saying? All right. You know, all these major, you know, famous boxers, famous athletes, famous, you know, singers, musicians, so on and so forth. The list goes on. You know what I'm saying? It goes on. At the end of the day, it all amounts to nothing. Why? Because your condition is not going to change. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it doesn't change. When you got Lil Bow Wow, you know what I'm saying? Lil Bow Wow getting on video talking about, yeah, I got the wonderful life, you know what I'm saying? I got this big old mansion, I got women everywhere, I got cars, I got this and that, and it don't matter. It doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? When you got Mike Tyson, he'll grab all those belts that he won throughout his life, and he says it means nothing. You see what I'm saying? There's no alleviating this problem. All right? And when you read, right, when you read Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just the mindset that you need in order to make it through Jacob's trouble, which is fast approaching, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble is right here. But it's more than that. It's lucky. It's more than that. All right? You know what I'm saying? It's also the mindset that keeps you grounded when dealing with the day-to-day struggles that you have to endure as a descendant of Jacob. You know what I'm saying? You got to endure this thing. Okay? And it's hard on a day-to-day basis having to deal with this garbage, have to deal with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Over and over and over. Day after day after day. You live in hell, man. You know what I'm saying? You're living in hell. And yet, what pushes you to continue on? You know what I'm saying? All right? It has to be this truth, man. It has to be what's grounded, what's rooted in this truth. Like the scripture say in Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20, to the law and to the testimony. All right? To the law and to the testimony, which is what? The volume of the book. If they come not according to this word, if they speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in them. So what do you see happening in the majority of these people out here? You know what I'm saying? Who are outside of this truth, who don't know, you know what I'm saying? Who don't know the truth that's brought forth through the prophets. All right, the true prophets. What's happening with them? They're walking around like zombies. You know what I'm saying? The Walking Dead, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because you know if they're not on TikTok complaining about something, then they're doing a skit, all right, some sort of a skit or something like that to express how fucked up this life is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And trying to make light of something, trying to do what? Ease the pain. You see what I'm saying? Trying to numb the pain. If they're not doing some goofy shit like that, they're out there, they're on the internet twerking. All right, they're they're doing drugs, they're doing this, they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to numb the pain. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's the problem. All right? And whatever form of folly that you can see happening, taking place amongst Israel, you know what I'm saying? It's all a means to what? It's all a means to numb the pain that stays. The bottom line is, many of you Israelites, you know what I'm saying, simply you don't realize that we are under a curse. You don't realize that. But we are under a curse. And you got to, you know, Elder Manatazakba, he brings out a video every day about these reprobate, you know, Israelites on TikTok, all right, trying to cuss out the prophets and cussing out this ministry. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand. You see what I'm saying? They don't see what's written. They don't get it. They don't realize that we are, as a collective, under a curse, as is written in the law of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. You see what I'm saying? Daniel, the 9th chapter. Right? As a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is Daniel chapter 9. Let's start at verse 11. It reads, yeah, all Israel have transgressed, Slakia. All Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of our power, because we have sinned against him. And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem. As it is written in the law of Moses, all this evil is come upon us, yet made we not our prayer before the Lord our power, Yahawah, that we might turn from our iniquities and understand thy truth. You see what I'm saying? What's the name of the lesson, man? Understand your conundrum, your own conundrum. You have to understand your own conundrum, man. Why are we in this situation in the first place? Right? Let's hit Deuteronomy real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 26. It says, I said I would scatter them into corners. Right? He confirmed his words. I said I would scatter them in corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. All right? I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. This is why when you come up and you start talking about, I'm an Israelite of the seed of Jacob, of the house of Israel, through the line of Abraham, through Isaac. When you start saying stuff like that, people look at you sideways. You see? People look at you sideways, as is written in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. You know what I'm saying? This was he. You know what I'm saying? This is he. So, yeah, man. And Moses knew that we would go off. He knew this because the Lord showed him. The Lord showed him the visions. He showed him the end. He showed him many things. He told him what to put down, what to speak to the Israelites, and what to hold back. You see what I'm saying? So that means, you know what that means? That means that Moses saw you women out here twerking. He saw you niggas out here gangbanging. He saw that. He saw the degeneracy of our people. He saw the gambling. He saw the adultery. He saw the soy boys out here. You know what I'm saying? He saw it all. He saw how Israel would be compassed by armies. He saw how Esau would oppress us. You know what I'm saying? He saw this. He saw this. You know what I'm saying? The Lord showed him these things. Deuteronomy chapter 31 verse 26 says, "Take this book of the law and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of the Lord your power, that it may be there for a witness against you. For I know thy rebellion and thy stiff neck. Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against Yahawah, and how much more after my death." And here we are. You know what I'm saying? We're in the worst situation, the worst conundrum that we've ever found ourselves in. You know what I'm saying? This is a very difficult situation that we're in, right? And until you understand and embrace this condition that you're in, until you embrace what it is and where it comes from, you will never be able to find the stability, you know what I'm saying, that's necessary to stay in this fight and to make it through the wiles of your adversity, man, or your adversaries, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau's coming with great wrath. Esau's coming with a lot of enchantments. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's going to trip people up who's not well grounded in his faith. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have the wisdom, the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, you know what I'm saying, of these scriptures and the whole volume of the book with all the mysteries that's been written and broken down by the prophets, you see what I'm saying? All the dark sentences, you know what I'm saying, the similitudes, all these things. If you don't have a full grasp of that, then you're not going to be able to make it through this fight. You see what I'm saying? Remember, we were never scattered to the many countries, you know what I'm saying, around the world so we could just have fun and live prosperously. That's never been the case. You know what I'm saying? That's never been the point of this whole situation. The Lord said he would scatter us. Why? So we could have fun, build businesses, you know what I'm saying, and thrive? No. What you talking about? You see what I'm saying? It's like when you've been acting up, right? Like when you've been acting up as a kid and your mama, you know what I'm saying, your mama once she beats your ass. Like, I don't know about y'all, man, but I don't know about y'all, but my mom, she had them old school Hot Wheels tracks, them flexible ones. She had the real flexible, they were gray, you know what I'm saying, them flexible Hot Wheels tracks, man, and she would beat my ass. She would beat me and my brother, you know what I'm saying, beat our asses up, man. You know what I'm saying? And then she'd send us upstairs, you know what I'm saying, send you up to your room, and you better stay in that room until she say, you know what I'm saying, that you can get out of there. Right? Which, you know, was typically about an hour later, right? But, you know, it's a lot like that. It's a lot like that, just in the spiritual sense. You know what I'm saying? Just in the spiritual sense. As a matter of fact, let's go to Amos. All right. All right, let's hit Amos, the 3rd chapter. Let's go to verse 1 at the top. Okay, and it says, "Hear this word that Yahawah has spoken unto you, that Yahawah has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for your iniquities. You see what I'm saying? He ain't say he was going to punish everybody. He said he was going to punish you. You Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, Hispanics, Seminole Indians. You see what I'm saying? He said you. That's why it's abysmal when you hear all these other nations talking about, oh, God wants everybody. He loves everybody and this and that and so on and so forth. Everybody's included. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual Israel. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not talking about everybody. It's talking about Israelites. You see what I'm saying? You only have I known. You see what I'm saying? Everybody wants to have the blessings that's allotted to the Israelites, but nobody wants to have these curses. You see what I'm saying? Nobody wants to have these curses that stick upon us. You see what I'm saying? And have overtaken us, and they stick to us like glue to this very day. And you have children, it sticks to them. Their children have children, it sticks to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's come down to this point in this final generation before Yahawashi comes back. Because he's coming back real soon. You see what I'm saying? He's coming back. All right? But this is how the Lord has dealt with his children. Right? Let's go to Hosea. Chapter 5, verse 15. It reads, I will go and return to my place. Right? I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. All right. So the Lord said he's going to turn himself away from us for a bit. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like it's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? Feels like it's been a long time, hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? Coming back in reincarnation every generation over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Every 3 to 4 generations. Yeah, it's been tough. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord's about to, he's about to end all these curses, man. Right? As is written in the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21 on down. You see? The thing is, you know, not all Israel is going to turn back and do what's required of the Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? We've been in this punishment. You know, we've been on punishment for a good long while, man. You know what I'm saying? But only a few is going to get it together, man. Only a few of the Israelites is going to return. All right? Only a remnant will do so. That's written all throughout the scriptures, man. You know, you got Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20 on down. You got Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8 through 9. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 15. All right. You got plenty of them all throughout the scriptures, man. You know, Yahawashi didn't say he's coming back for everybody. He said, I shall send forth the angels and they shall gather the remnant. All right. So let's get this in Isaiah chapter 10. All right, Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahawah, the Holy One of Yasharallah in truth. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. Right? So, you know, just like the scriptures say, man, the world was made for many. All right? The world was made for many, but to come for few. That's in that's in 2nd Ezra. Let me grab that. And you know, I didn't want to make this too long, so I'm gonna just close it out on this. You know what I'm saying? But you need to understand. All right, you have to understand the situation that you're in and why. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the why, that if you don't know the why and the where is coming from, then you're not going to know anything that's going to prepare you for the times that's coming. You see, when these troops come through, you know what I'm saying, you gotta understand that this is a deadly time for the 2/3. This is a deadly time for the 2/3, man. Not for the remnant, for the 2/3. All right, and for those that are rebels, the reprobates, it's for them. It's not for you. If you've been diligently seeking the Lord, all right, if you've been in this truth, if you've been in this faith diligently, right, like the scriptures say, tarry not, make no tarry to return to the Lord, man. Make no tarry to return to the Lord. Let me see. I believe that's in Sirach. Salakia. This is Sirach chapter 5. Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And the day of vengeance is coming, man, because Esau wants vengeance. Esau wants vengeance. Because it's already been exposed now that these Amalekites, these small hats, these Tengu, they're not the chosen people. You see what I'm saying? It's already been exposed at this point. You see what I'm saying? And the world is starting to figure out that you are the ones, because they're listening to the prophets. They're seeing the developments that's happening all around the world, man. Because according to scripture, if the Israelites are over there right now, then there shouldn't be any wars. But there's plenty wars. As a matter of fact, we're entering into the climax of World War III. You see what I'm saying? You heard what Donald Trump was talking to Zelensky about. He said, you're gambling with World War III. We're at the precipice right now. So everyone can clearly see, hey, these jokers don't match what's written. You see what I'm saying? These jokers over there, they don't match what's written. All we're seeing over there is a bunch of genocide. What the hell is this? Thought they were supposed to be the ones, thought they were supposed to be the chosen people. You see what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's go to 2nd Esdras. All right. And let's get verse, let's see. 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 1. It reads, and he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. You see? This world was meant to house many people. Many people. You see what I'm saying? Don't listen to what these elites and what these Edomites is telling you. Don't listen to them, man. You see what I'm saying? Talking about this there's no space, there's no room on the planet. No, don't listen to these jokers. That's retarded. It's retarded. You know what I'm saying? This place is able to house 5 times the amount of people that's on this planet already. You see? More than enough space. You think the Lord didn't calculate that in his designs? You see? The world was made to come for many, but guess what? The rulership was only meant to come to a very few. The rulership of this world is only meant to come to a few. And that's the Lord, Yahawashi, and the 144,000, headed by the 12, which is headed by King David himself. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to cut that there, man. I pray this lesson was edifying to the Lord's elect. All right. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.